Hey guys, and welcome to Let's Play Mega Man 3. I'm not going to press start yet because this is actually my favorite song, or favorite or second favorite song in all of Mega Man, this intro song to Mega Man 3. A lot of people think the Mega Man 2 song, like the intro song and all that is the best, but they're all wrong. This song is so much better than the Mega Man 2 intro song, by just like a little bit. Because it's got the build up, and then this part right here. Oh my god, so good. So good. Alright, I'll press start. Alright, so I'm going to do a random levels. That's how I'm going to play this. I'm closing my eyes as I choose a level. And who... Oh, Top Man. That's funny, because that's usually who I start with. So, alright. Just because Shadow Man is weak to Top Man, I always found that Top Man is one of the easiest bosses to beat without having the powers. I'm going to try to do this game Mega Buster only as much as I can. So, for those of you who watch my Mega Man 2 Let's Play, I'm not as good at Mega Man 3 as I am at Mega Man 2. I think part of that's just because Mega Man 2 has its easier mode, and Mega Man 1, or Mega Man 3 does not. That said, Mega Man 3 is actually my favorite game in the Mega Man series. Oh shit, I forgot. So the best way to kill this guy is that you want to hang on the ladder and not drop like I did. But I did. It's all over now. This is also the first Mega Man game where you can slide in Mega Man 3. So, a couple little interesting factoids about Mega Man 3. As I start off here, outside of me just saying that's my favorite. Now, I have a couple stories to tell with Mega Man 3, like personal stories. But the first thing I want to talk about, just because it's fun, is, let's talk about Akira Kitamura, who's the creator of the Mega Man franchise. So, it's not a Keiji Inafune. For those of you who watched my Mega Man 2 Let's Play, I talked about it quite a lot. So I'm not going to try to bore you with the same shit I talked about in my Mega Man 2 Let's Play. But the thing I do want to talk about is that this is actually the first game of the series the creator of Mega Man, Akira Kitamura, did not work on. So he actually left Capcom after Mega Man 2 to pursue his own projects. And his first game after Mega Man, I think one only game maybe, after Mega Man 2 was Kokoron, which never came out to the US, as far as I'm aware. So Mega Man 3 had a different planner on it, and the planner is basically your like lead game designer. I actually don't remember his name, but apparently the lead planner did not... According to Keiji Inafune, the lead planner did not get along with the rest of the team, or the rest of the team didn't like him for whatever reason. And I think he left about halfway through production, and apparently Keiji Inafune took over the role after it was halfway through production. Now at that point it was already halfway through production, so I don't know how much whoever did, how much work anyone did, really, so I'm not going to speculate because I honestly just don't know. That said, it's funny because I'm a pretty big advocate of trying to say that Keiji Inafune was not a designer of the games, he was the artist. And I hate when people, like when Mighty Number 9 came out, everyone was saying, like, Keiji Inafune, the game's gonna be great because of Keiji Inafune. But I was like, but he's not the designer, guys. But I think he actually was pretty involved in Mega Man X. I think he actually might have been a planner on that, or more of a designer. I gotta make my Who Made video on that and I'll know better, but... Mega Man 3, I think halfway through he took over planning. Anyways, that said, there's a couple things here. So, a couple of the things that you see in Mega Man 3 that weren't in previous Mega Man games were actually Akira Kitamura's, from his notes, apparently. So he gave his notes to the new planner for things that he wanted to see in Mega Man 3, and those were all implemented. So one of them was Proto Man. Proto Man, which is number 0, was actually Akira Kitamura's idea. And that's what you see in Mega Man 3. Another one... And God, I should be talking about the enemies I'm fighting like Top Man and how dumb of an enemy he is, but we'll talk about it later if I remember. Alright, I'm gonna go random again. Gemini Man. Oh, Gemini Man is one of the harder ones for me without having the power to beat him. Although he's actually like Crash Man a lot in his strategy for how you beat him. But anyways, so one of them was Proto Man. That was one of the things that Akira Kitamura wanted to see. Another was Rush in general. So in Mega Man 2 you had items, and as you saw at the beginning of the last level I used Rush, and that was actually, apparently Akira Kitamura had the idea for the dog Rush, and 3 was one where he got implemented. So, yeah, that's like, and I think there's a third one too, and I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. I might just throw a link into my Who Made Mega Man video at the end, and like the end card so people can see where I talk about it a lot more in depth. That's on my main channel. But anyways, Other thing that's different from Mega Man 2, though, that I think is worth pointing out, is that the fact that I start with Rush Coil in the first place. So Mega Man 2, you don't start with any of those, and you have to get them from beating bosses. In Mega Man 3, you start with Rush Coil, and the other two are from bosses. So, yeah, I thought that was another fun tidbit. You can actually make it across here, as I just did, but there's no reason. So, doesn't really matter. I used to always think there was like a secret on the other side, but yeah, there ain't shit. Alright, this is always hard for me to pull off. With, like, you should use Rush Coil to get this, but I don't want to. Shit. I'm trying, oh well. Can I get up there without popping this one? I don't think I can. And I forgot to look at the time of when I started this Let's Play, as per usual, but whatever. Alright, so... Damn it. Damn it! Shouldn't be that hard for me. Oh, I finally got it and didn't turn because I didn't think I was going to get it. Ah! No! I will not use Rush Coil on this shit. No! Okay, fuck it. Wait, no, not fuck it. I fucking it. Shit. Ah! It's funny, you don't really need the running start at all, but it helps me mentally. Come on. Fine, whatever. I give up. Do I? Come on. There we go. I gotta give myself the platform to jump up there and get the question mark that I really don't need. Oh my god, do I need Rush Coil? I guess I do. Damn it, for some reason I thought you didn't need it. I must have just really screwed up. Because I really don't think you need it to get up here. Why am I sucking so bad? Don't answer that. Unless you want to. Tell me in the comments why I suck so bad. I'm gonna look at the comments of this video and just be really sad and be like, why are people so mad at me? And not remember that I said to do that. But do it anyways. For Jared. For those of you who get that joke. Which I would guess is most of the people who are going to be watching this. Alright, see, that is totally worth it. Totally worth it. I get OCD with this sometimes when I play the game, and I'm like, I have to bust out all the eggs. I have to bust them all! It's also a good way to get 1-ups, because sometimes these guys will drop an extra live. So if you are OCD with this, not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's pretty rare to get that drop, but not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, so this is the other one I like to try to get up on without using Rush Coil. I don't know why, it's just satisfying to me to pull it off. I'm like, I can do it without Rush Coil, I don't need that shit. This game thinking I need it. Wow, I should have just stayed where I was because his penguins weren't spawning. Oh yeah, so the thing I was going to say about Top Man. Okay, so I think it's pretty common knowledge at this point, but the bosses starting with Mega Man 2 for the Mega Man games were actually from a contest of kids in Japan submitting designs for that could end up being Mega Man bosses. And oh, you actually need Rush Coil here. And there's some really weird ones, like Mega Man 2 had Heat Man, which is a giant lighter. But it's funny, one of the ones that I forget about sometimes that's really weird when I think about it is Top Man. Like, that's such a... Like, why would you design a robot like that? It doesn't make any sense. But, I guess that's kind of the magic of the game, right? You get your weird stuff like that, so... And then Keiji Inafune took it and made it badass-ish. I really wanted this E-Tank. It was super important to me. Actually, probably will be important because the Wily Stages, and not Wily Stages. Wily Stages, the funny thing about this game is the Wily Stages are really easy compared to a lot of the other games. But that's because instead of Wily Stages, what are really hard are the motherfucking dock robots or whatever they're called. I think it's dock robots, if I'm remembering correctly. That shit is like, holy hell. I hate it. It's ridiculously hard in this game. So you get easy Wily Stage, hard as hell. stage leading up to that. Hey, bro. You're not gonna get me. Ooh, I need that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat Gemini Man without having full health, but I'm gonna try. Alright, so Gemini Man is like Crash Man in the sense that he only shoots at you when you shoot. So if you get this pattern that I've got going on right now, where you get in the middle, shoot at him, and then jump, that's the best way to deal with him. That said, if you noticed right there, he shot and I didn't shoot. And I actually pressed the button to shoot, and for whatever reason, it didn't register my shot. And I've noticed that happens against him a lot for some reason, and I don't know why. It might just be because a lot going on the screen. Here he's exactly like Crash Man, where he jumps whenever you shoot, except for he doesn't throw the crash bomb at you. But I don't know what triggers him shooting his Gemini beam, to be honest. That's something I don't know, that I'm curious about. But anyways, that's how you deal with the Gemini Man. So, you know, jump in there, shoot so he jumps into the blast. And a Gemini Man has been taken care of. A singular Gemini Man. I do think his Bat Blast looks really cool. You got Gemini Laser, hell yeah. Weird order for me to go to Gemini Man second. Stage select, thanks, I will do that. Alright, I have no idea how long I've been playing, but I'm gonna say that this is the end of the first episode. So, I will see you guys next time for whoever I'm gonna end up fighting. I don't know who I'm gonna fight. It's random. I swear I'm closing my eyes because I would not have gone to Gemini Man second. He's usually one of the last guys I go to for whatever reason. Alright, see you guys next episode.